Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we'll be learning how to change background in Photoshop. So basically I'll be changing the background of this picture and also doing some basic frequency separation. So I'm going to show you how the work process of changing a background in Photoshop. So let us dive into it. The first thing I will be doing is to create a new layer, and you do that by pressing Ctrl J. Yes, Ctrl J. So I'm going to zoom out and use this tool right here, this move tool. So I want to drag this picture down. Okay, I'll press my enter, and then you can see there are some spaces here between the background, so I'm going to cover that space out. I want the background to fill up every space that I'm seeing there. So I'm going to fill it up, and I'm going to do that by using this rectangular marquee tool. I'm going to do that by using that tool. So I'll draw here, and then after that I'll press on Ctrl T. I'll hold my left and I will hold my shift, then left click and drag. Yes, I'll do the same thing up here. Ctrl T, hold my shift, left click, then I'll drag it up. Let me zoom out. I'll drag it up. Let me zoom out again. I'll drag it up. Okay, you can see. Okay, so the next thing I want to do here is to change it to, I'm going to change it to histogram size. So histogram size is 4x5, which is also known as 8x10. 4x5, also known as 8x10. So this is it. This is the size. All I want to do is to place it well, place my image well. Okay, so let's wait for it to load. Okay. Okay, so our image is resized now. But if you see the background, you notice that the background is not smooth. So we are going to smoothen the background. First of all, I'm going to remove this black thing you are seeing in the background. So I'll do that by pressing J. That is, I want to use my spot healing tool. I'll increase the size, then remove it. Okay, what is what we need to do? Okay, I think I would like to remove smoothing that place. Okay, so this is the tool that I'm looking for. I want to use the patch healing tool. So I'm going to draw around here and then left click and drag. Okay, I'll do the same thing here and drag. Okay, I think our background is smooth now. The background is smooth now. It's smooth now. Don't forget that we are changing this background. We are changing it, but what I just want to do is to smoothen it a bit before I will change the background. So what I will need to do next now is I'm going to merge my layer. I'm going to merge this layer 1 and the background together, and I will do that by pressing Ctrl Shift E. Then I will come back and turn off this lock key here. Turn it off and press Ctrl J. And then I'm going to click on this quick selection tool. Then I'll come here, you will see select subject. I'll click on this select subject. This select subject, what I'm about to do is I'm going to select and remove my subject. That means I'm going to select my subject out from the background. So I'm going to select my subject differently and my background differently. So by doing that, it will give me easy access to change the background. Okay, so this place is not properly selected. Okay, okay. So what I'm doing is checking out the places that is not properly selected. Let me check. You can see this chair part is not selected, properly selected. Mm-hmm. Okay, what next? What next? Okay, this place. This place. Let me bring the shadow. Okay, even the shadow of the shoe. Let me bring it. Let me also bring the shadow of the shoe. I will do that. Bring the shadow of the shoe. What else? Okay, the shadow here. No. Control Z. Let me also bring the shadow here. Yes. Okay, let me zoom out and check if I'm mixing anything. Okay, so with this, I'm good to go. I'll click on, after that, I'm going to click on this add layer mask. I'm going to add layer mask. I'll click on this. Then after that, I'm going to hold my control, then left click on it. You're going to see that's going to bring back my selections. I'll come here to this place. I'll click on it and then Control J. I'll come back here again. You can see that our image is selected. Only our image is selected here. Only our image is selected here. So I'll come back here, hold my control and then left click again. I'll come back to this place. Then this one, I'm going to invert the reversion, the selections. I'm going to hold my control shift I to invert my selection. Then I'll press Control J. Now by doing this, only the background is selected. You can see only our image is selected here, but this one only the background is selected, so you can see. So the next thing we'll be doing is I want to blur this background. Of course, you can leave it like this and change the background, but I just want to blur it. And then, of course, you can also learn one or two by doing this. You can decide to leave the background if you do not want to change it. But basically, what we are learning is how to change the background in Photoshop. So I just want to blur it. I will do that by going to filter, then blur, Gaussian blur. So let me increase the number and see how it's going to turn out. Okay, I think I like, well, let me increase it a bit. Okay, I think I like this. Yes, I like this. I like this. I like this. Okay, so let me change the background now. Let me change the background. Where my background located. Okay, in download. Download. Let me look for the best background. Which background? Which background? Which background? There's one background that I'm looking for. I want to see if that background will fit in to the image. Let me go. Which background? Where is this background? Okay, so this is it. Let me check and see. Let me change it to multiply. With this background go? No, 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 no. I don't like this background. Press Ctrl Z and remove it. Don't like that background. Let us test this one. Okay, let me just go with this one. Let me go with this one and see how it will look like. Though it's almost kind of the same color. Let me go with that one and see. Okay, this one is nice. Let me change it to multiply. Okay, I think I like this. I like this. The next thing I'll be doing is, okay, you can see what happened here. I'm going to select it. I'm going to select it. This is the shadow part. So I'm going to select it, and after the selection, I will press Ctrl X. I'll come to the image part, image layer, press Ctrl X. Then I'll do the same thing here. The same thing here also, but this one is not so visible. Okay, the same thing here. I think same thing here. Let me see. Okay, okay, okay. You can see. So just like as I said earlier, that we'll be retouching this image. So we have already changed the background now. So we'll be retouching the image. I'm going to Ctrl J. Um, Spot healing brush. So I'll use that. And then remove this. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is to whiten the eyes. I'll come here, click on it, then go to black and white, increase it, then Control I. I'll go with my brush to reduce it, then set the opacity. Okay, 38 is fine by me. Let me increase the picture a bit. Then okay, so after that, you come back to your selected layer for the image. You click on Gaussian blur. Then I'm going to select, the number should be 2. Then I'm going to select low frequency separation here. I'll go with my lasso tool. Yeah, lasso tool. Then let me smoothen the image now, the picture. Okay, go with my version blur. Let me click on, let me put the number to 5. Then the same thing in the body. Let me increase the body onto 6. Remember, basically what we are doing, once you go to filter, you go to blur, version blur, then you put the number. That's what we are doing here. So let me go to the leg part. Okay. Don't forget to like, comment, and also subscribe to this channel. And also don't forget to turn on your notification bell. Okay, so we are done now. What we need to do is to portrait this image, and I'm going to merge the layers first before doing the portraiture. So I will hold my Ctrl Shift E, then Ctrl J, and then I'm going to go to filter this, then portraiture. Press enter. Okay, I think I'm going to need to balance the color a bit by pressing Ctrl B. Let me add to magenta to the picture. I don't want this color to show in the background, so I'll just come here, go to color balance, then let me add magenta, then a bit of blue. I think this is okay by me. So I'm going to copy it by pressing Ctrl I, and then select my brush tool and apply it on the image. Although the image, let me increase my opacity to this. Okay. Let me paint to the chair. So okay, so that's it. You can see the real difference now. You can see from this to this. You can see it now from this to this. So if you have any question, please make sure to drop it in the comment section. Don't forget to also like this video, comment, and turn on your notification bell so that you never miss any video from us. See you in my next video.